Just like that, we lit. Let me get this my Facebook stuff. I hate that I gotta do it through my phone like this. But yeah, Chills, man, he need his ass whooped.
Wow.
Yo,
You know those New Yorkers gonna tear that motherfucker up if they win or lose.
man, it's unfortunate for me. I'm not a Knicks fan anyway.
But you know how
You're
New
a
York.
Brooklyn fan, ain't you?
You must be out your cotton pick. You must be out your goddamn mind.
Oh, I thought you was Brooklyn.
Hell
Damn, B.
no.
Damn, B.
I've always been a Laker fan.
Oh, damn, B. I thought you was Brooklyn, B.
Ew. You just made me vomit my food, bro.
No.
All right, let's get live, man.
Let's
Brooklyn.
get it.
We going live, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Talking They Is. What we keep talking they is. We're gonna bring to you the very best information that we can provide. Our own in-depth details of the information. If you do not like them, then you can say whatever you want to say. Just don't get too out of hand. And you can guarantee that we're gonna give you what we give you. I'm James Crumble, my co-host Griff, my co-host Ryan. And we're gonna speak our mind this thing because all we know how to do is talk our ish. We don't hold nothing back. And if you don't like what we say, then who cares? It is what it is.
Get money.
Make sure I get everybody added in this thing. So look, just off the bat, how you doing, Sharon Wood? Just off the bat, y'all know where we going with this, right? So
No, yeah.
we're gonna go straight into the gristle meat, and we're gonna talk about the Remy Ma, Papoose, and Clarissa Shields mess. And Easy to Block Captain, we couldn't fit his ugly ass. I'm like, what's up, Big Mike? We couldn't fit his ugly ass in here, but we're gonna talk about this situation right here because I'm getting a whole lot of confliction, and I think that women, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of y'all not holding y'all people accountable. Men don't get the same treatment as women when it comes to these cheating spousal situations. And for me, I don't think Papoose is getting an even hand. Like we supposed to, y'all love to use that word, keep the same energy, and yet we ain't heard the same energy. So I'm curious to, and listen, me and my guests, and we ain't talked about the situation yet. We all have different opinions about it, but I'm curious to know just exactly what my co-hosts think about this situation because I definitely have my thoughts about it. So who want to go first? It don't matter.
Griff, floor's yours, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Babin?
What to do, Mike? Yeah, go ahead, Raul. He said you go ahead.
All right. Well, first things first. These are first things first. These are two grown adults, and they're acting like freshman kids in high school. I get it. You move on. Things happen in life, whatever may have you. But the slander that Papoose is getting when he was 10 toes down for this girl when she was locked up for that for that whole dime, I think it's totally unfair. I mean,
Come on in, women.
he upgraded himself. You know what I'm saying? And she can't get over that. And you're playing with someone less than Papoose. Matter of fact, a Timu version of Papoose.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of being petty about it, you want to throw out there that he does this, he does that. You're slandering his name, so on and so forth, to the point that people don't realize that 90% of the songs she rapped, Papoose wrote for her, and people don't understand how much of a writer Papoose is. You know, and Remy Ma takes the credit for that because her name is actually given the credit for those songs. So to me personally, like how you said earlier, James, keep that same energy because Remy Ma for me is going off the rocker. I don't know
Yep.
what she's trying to prove. Leave the man alone. Just go on about your business in life. Move on with yourself. You got another battle rapper. Enjoy your life with him. Why are you slandering this man, saying all this, taking pictures of his girl and stuff and putting it on Twitter and stuff like that? That shit is childish. Y'all in y'all 40s. When y'all gonna grow up? You know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, what you got on the grill?
Oh, I feel like Raphael, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? For me, eh, she so hard, like she messing with somebody in the same net worth of her. Dude ain't even in the, you know what I'm saying? He don't
Man,
make the same type of money as her or Papoose. You know what I'm saying? So don't go
fact.
that hard. It really, she can sign them papers, let this man move on, and I, I believe him when he speak. I believe him
I do too.
when he speak on what's happening. I believe him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So women,
What's up, Caleb?
some of them can. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it. I believe he really. I really believe he caught her the way he caught her. That. You know what I'm saying? Like Ross said, I didn't stay loyal and down with you for through, through 10 of them.
Right.
Through 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you having a hard time, and then you really laying up having a party with this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Want to continue it outside the world. You know,
Sorry, fellas.
I agree. I agree.
let
See,
her be. Let him be. You know what I'm saying? He moved.
yep.
He probably been checked out. He probably been checked out since then, though. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
sounds speak. He sound like he checked out since then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just a whole bunch of other stuff that got piled on top of it. You know what I mean? It came up to this point where they got it. Remy Ma got exposed due due to a battle rap. You know,
Yep.
like
Yep.
that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like the women is taking the side of someone they know that's truly wrong in this situation. The man ain't did nothing but move on. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What's up, Brittany Morris? You done with that subject, Grill?
Just one more last thing though. You know what I'm saying? Far as her just, you know what I'm saying, trying to drag the man and make up these lies and allegations on the man, and you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's juvenile, just like Ron say, man. That's high school. You know what I'm saying? Let that
Fact.
man free yourselves, cause it's now starting to look like y'all was toxic with the black love. You know,
Facts.
Yeah, I was waiting to go nuclear on this situation right here because, I'll bring it to him uncut, but she was an unfaithful female. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it honest. Fuck all that, because it is what it is. But it's the fact that this man held you there. First of all, she needs to stop this money talk. Remy ain't had no hits like that to where she in this type of tax bracket that she acting like that. The feature on all the way up and that conceited song is all Remy known for. That's all she had. That's why she's still performing those same songs. For her to keep saying Papoose is broken, all this and that. Let me tell you something. From the record show that this man had a $1.5 million contract on the table that he could have took in the height of his career when he was hot, when he come off that New York feature song where he kept I got New York in the palm of his hand, that song when he was going crazy. And then she goes to prison selfishly, not thinking about her family and everything. They trying to start from that situation. And he tries to be the husband. And she even said out her own mouth that this man came up there every single day. And she said to the point that where she had to tell him, hey, you don't come so much. You don't have to do this. You can do that and that. And he started coming 3 times a week. But she said she never missed him because he was always there. So this man could have been on the road pushing his career, but instead he sit in the back the entire time waiting for her. Okay, listen to my podcast, see if I'm echoing. Glitching out.
Nah, no
So
glitch out.
see, it might not be on your end, but I can hear something on my end. I'm trying to see if they can see it live. But you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he gives up his career and he does all this and that. And when she gets on there, it's 6 years. What type of money do you think that Remy had that was going to sustain 6 years of her being in the penitentiary without making any more money? It's staticky. I thought so because I can hear it. Something ain't right. Hold on, chat. Can y'all hear me now? All right, it might not be stacking now. All right, cool. Got it. I think it's my porthole. My bad, chat. It should be clear now. Is it clear now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's my porthole or something like that. It's causing an issue. So I want to know what type of money that Remy said that she had that Papoose was gonna sustain and last for that long. You know what I'm saying? Without any kind of other finances coming in. She wasn't making no money in prison.
No, sir.
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't drop a mixtape or nothing.
Nothing.
And you really haven't heard from her since all the way up.
That's it. Hold on. I don't know what it is.
Giving a lesson.
Remy mom, man. She need to do better with her time.
She says, you supposed to stick with Terror Squad.
They told her to lean back. Yeah.
Cause we go all the way up.
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Man, I have to change. I'm trying to change my device to see what's going on.
See if the chat can hear you because I can hear you clear. Maybe the chat can't hear you.
Well, yeah, K said it was staticky. I heard it being staticky kind of on my end. I don't know what it's from or why it's doing it, but it could be, I don't know, it could be my mic or something. I don't know what it is, but I unplugged my mic and put my headset. How it sound now, K? It's still staticky? I don't even understand what the fuck you're doing. Hold on. I'm having a technical difficulty that I definitely don't like. Hold on. I'm trying to speed up too. All right, so whatever. It don't matter. I do kind of sound far away, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go back into the subject on it. So like I was saying, I'm really not feeling what Remy doing. Your money couldn't sustain the amount of years. What's up, cuz? Your money couldn't sustain the amount of years that you was locked up. So there's no way you can say Papoose is broke, because even if he went broke or money got tight, it wasn't like he was no longer using your money because you was no longer providing money. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to be out here grinding, taking care of the kids, make sure you got all. Because far as I checked, she came home to a home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop deal.
Yeah, and a deal. Like, do you come home to a home if he ain't around, if he ain't there being the husband?
Yeah.
Like you don't come home to a home, because most rappers, when they don't have a spouse or nobody like that to help them out, when they go to jail, they come back home bankrupt. Ask Lil Boosie.
Yup.
Then you get on here and you try to, slander his name because you trying to make sure that he can't get up. You don't get so bent out of shape until you see him with a chick that you are not the equivalent of in your eyes. You see him with Clarissa Shields, she got that money. Clarissa money really moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still on the cuz. Like this is not a subject to where you can pull this money talk. You doing all that money talk to Papoose. You can't do that type of money talk to Clarissa. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say? You ain't got money to Clarissa, and Clarissa looking at you like you really don't have money. I know your in-depth secrets. Your network on Google don't line up with what you actually got, because Papoose is right there. They can tell all the business. If y'all was married, if he's struggling, that means you were struggling. She really telling on her own financial gain. You feel me? Like trying to put him out there like that. You go get a nigga that don't give a damn about you. Easy Block even try to, Papoose showed the table. Easy talking to somebody about extorting you.
Yeah. And
You know,
and Pap said when she got on, she was like, "Oh, this me."
yeah, the thing about it was he done caught you cheating and everything. He never put that shit on public display. Papoose never spoke a word on it until she started coming out publicly speaking on Papoose after the easy shit. Even when everybody else was saying something about the easy block stuff, Papoose still didn't say a word. Even after he snuffed easy and knocked him out, still didn't say a word. He didn't come out speaking on Remy till Remy kept on with that onslaught of speaking on Pat. But that's how women do. But the fact is, what's crazy to me is women don't want to hold her accountable. But if a man would have been in the same position as Remy Ma and did what he did, been locked up, and then his girl hold him down, when he come out, oh, he'd have been every dog in the book, every dog imaginable. You'd
got
have females calling his job, all kind of shit.
Facts.
still be getting dragged.
Yeah, like it would be no chill, bro. Like he would not get a break. Like it's when do they accountability set in? You know what I'm saying? Because it don't, and it's crazy because so many women push this. You know, you will find you can't. I don't know. It's hard to explain because what's up, Tyson Garcia? Blessings. It's crazy. It's hard to explain because the simple fact is, for every reason that you have on Remy, they reaching for a reason to say, see, Pap did something, so they got to be even instead of saying, no, she's just wrong. Because it's like in the eyes of a woman, when men do things, there is no good men in the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But there's always a cause and
Yeah, for
effect.
real, Tyson, my jump tripping, so I had to jump to something else. What's up, number press number 9 MA phone?
Hello, can I speak to Jake's Colonel, please?
I swear, bro, my junk doing all kind
Yeah.
of crazy stuff tonight, bro.
They saying you sound like this, hey man. What's going on,
Man, oh, I got
Breaker, breaker.
it.
yeah.
Hey, that's what it sounds like. Hold on, I got to give me some more get back. Listen, y'all to bear with me tonight. My mic ain't working. I don't care about none of that.
Nah, you on fire right now, bro. Keep it going.
No, I should have put my other headset in. They had a little more look. But anyway, so just off that situation, man, like, I just want to know when the women gonna hold her accountable. I
It
want
won't
to know
happen.
I want to know how the women think about it.
It won't happen. You gotta understand. I'm not saying all women in general, because that's not fair to the real women out there who hold their man down and a man hold their woman down. There's a
Tyson
lot.
said Remy, Erica Miller, and Cardi B studied the same talking points to state their case. That's because that's all they got to run on. Tyson, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and answer and get with that, man, while I'm fixing my stuff, bro. Y'all do
Yeah.
your thing.
Again, like I was saying, certain women, especially women of this time frame, they don't know. They don't know accountability. Everything is everybody else's fault but their own. Even when the person is right, they'll still find some fault into what that other person has done. That's just the way the program is built. You know what I'm saying? These women now. I'm not talking about before. I'm talking about the now women. They accountability for them is expensive. They can't afford it. You know what I mean?
No, man. They don't want to go there.
Huh?
I said, no, they don't want to go there, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's always the victim thing. You know what I mean? Victim. A man can't never play a victim.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? But even though they get victimized,
That's true.
it's a sad case, man.
The man said Remy, Erica, and Cardi B studied the same talking point to state their case. Yeah,
Yep.
they're the same type of people. Same
Yep.
type of people. All three of them. They like to point fingers, but never point fingers at themselves.
Cause and effect.
Yep.
Cause and effect, man. But you know what I'm saying? And probably in Cardi B situation. Oh no, outside was out there wilding though.
You said who? Said
I said offset. He was
How I
out
sound
there. He was
now?
out there wild. You know.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I still sound like I'm on a damn church phone?
Not on my end. I
I
mean,
don't.
I can hear you fine.
What
Yeah,
I
you
sound
big.
like, Tyson? What I sound like now? All right, so yeah, like y'all was saying though, bro. Like, but even with the Cardi B situation, how much do we blame Offset, bro? You know what I'm saying? Do we really blame Offset because we really ain't seen Offset out there. We ain't seen him publicly out there with nothing. But we do know Cardi B. Cardi B comes with a history too. She dancing on block, block, flop, flop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out there doing her thing with Stephon Diggs.
You know what I'm saying? Like and that's the thing with women. They'll be cheating the whole time as well, but they won't say nothing. You know, it's when you get jammed, they push everything on a man. Like, hey, you did this, you did that. Whole time the man sitting there like, shit, you did too. I just don't want to. I think the men have too much respect for women to make them look bad publicly.
Yeah. They say Stephon Tyson Tyson for says Stephon cheating on her too.
Yeah, he shit don't even worse.
Yo, I can't. Yo, I'm weak right now. My man said you were in a submarine with a ski. Yo, Tyson, I'm gonna steal that line from you, bro. That sounds like a New York line.
Hey, get on, Big Tyson, man.
Yo,
I'm
Tyson,
I'm trying to hear
leave that
myself
man
make sure it's
alone.
working, bro. Hey,
Yo, Tyson, I'm gonna steal that line from you, bro. Yo, this is hilarious, man.
I do sound like I'm in the prison cell trying to holler out the window though. That's all right, but I'm gonna get my junk cracking back. You know, but I don't want it to be too static here, so I'm trying to, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, y'all know what it is. And Clarissa though, the whole time Clarissa sitting like she ready to treat a man like a king, bro. Like for real. Do you see like they had a gym session where Papoose rapping and he freestyling about him and Clarissa. And I hope he ain't too damaged that he projects it on her. But he rapping about she's staring in his eyes the whole entire time. When he's saying his glory about her, he's sucking her straight in like she look at him like she enjoy like she glad somebody finally speaking up for her because the media get in here call her ugly and all this and that, and she is not ugly. Let's get that understood. And I ain't talking about the makeup situation. You know what I'm saying? Give me $10.
Bro, Tyson said that you got a special set of skills with a scarf wrapped around your
I know I heard. Man, I'm in the zone, man. I'm in the
Yo,
zone,
bro.
Tyson.
Yo,
What's
bro,
up,
stop.
Lachey?
Yo, Tyson, man. Yo, stop,
What's
stop,
up,
stop.
my dudes? What's
Let's
up,
talk.
internet?
Let's talk about Clarissa real quick
I'm
before he
yeah,
comes in with another
what's up, Trini? I'm bumping, man. Damn. I
Yo.
gotta do what I gotta do, man. Stay
Yo.
on subject, Tyson. Stay on subject here. We trying to make this a point here. It's us against them right now. I need you here with me now, right now. So listen, it's what do we fit Clarissa in? Is she wrong in this situation? Do y'all think she's wrong in this situation?
No, she's
For
standing up for
Carissa,
Yeah.
she's standing up for her man.
she ain't wrong, and she defended herself as well. She ain't shoot no shots first.
I agree.
You know, they just
I,
say,
I agree. But a lot of women ain't seeing it that way though.
they ain't gonna see it that way, dog.
A lot of women ain't in her position to even think that way anyway. They're in worse positions than what she's in right now.
That's true too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and she can't be considered as a home wrecker because the home was already wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Like Carissa
Right.
is really just, you know what I'm saying? She just defending. And at this point,
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that too, for real. Like seriously.
mhm,
Like you know, they like to call her all kind of names and shit, but Clarissa doing what the fuck she's supposed to be doing.
yeah, she ain't even started the fight. But see,
Nah.
but that's how you can tell that Remy is hurt over the whole situation because she attacking her. You know what I'm saying?
You said that's how what?
Remy, she hurt. That's why she
Yeah.
attacking that girl.
Yeah, she hurt. She definitely
Big,
hurt.
big,
Hmm.
big time.
That's the situation. What's up, Fuller? That's the situation. Hurt women, and hey, women are some of their worst downfalls. Real talk.
Facts.
Hmm.
That's the situation. What's up, Fuller?
Big facts.
That's the situation. Hurt women, and hey, women are some of their worst downfalls. I feel like I'm decent right now on the mic. Yeah. Let's see if this cut. I had to use maybe it's my primary headphones. I had to change the joints out. So
Yeah.
hopefully this helped. Anyway, so I mean, I don't know. I just want to hear women. Why ain't none of y'all speaking? I want to hear how y'all really feel on this situation. Is Papoose wrong? Is Remy wrong? How is this whole situation going? Because if you think about it, Remy ain't showed no loyalty to nobody. Look at the Fat Joe Terror Squad situation. You know what I'm saying? That
Like
was
that.
the whole situation until she needed Joe again. Because if Joe don't come back and do nothing for her or help her out, then she out the game.
Whoa. Didn't Fat Joe had a session where he was talking about Remy Ma saying after she left her squad, she ain't put out a hit since?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because she ain't like what that conceited song to her is a hit. I'm conceited. That's it. And then you got all the way up, and she forced herself on that record when Fat Joe went somewhere else. He told the story, and then she drop a hot verse. Yeah, but you know, Pap wrote that.
And again, and she also did the Lean Back remix.
Yeah.
So
So what I'm asking people is, where in the hell, what did Remy do to where y'all think she's got these millions like y'all think?
hmm,
She's not a platinum selling artist.
never has been.
never have.
She hasn't dropped
Never. She ain't
consecutive
got.
albums. She don't have albums like that. She
Nope.
ain't
Just
put that work in. She been gone for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? To these prior 2 years. Where is this money that Remy Ma supposed to have? It ain't appearances.
That's that VH1 check, man. When they
yup.
get
And
that band.
if that's the case, Papoose owned half of that because Papoose was doing that show up into even or he was preparing that show before Remy even got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And
He set up that wedding. Remember they did the wedding on VH1.
Yeah.
That
Like
was
he
a
was
check
for her
right
to
there.
say he ain't been working Papoose. How you think that whole show got put together? How you think the business got put together? Papoose the only one free. She locked up. She couldn't do it herself. And women don't want to take accountability. They want to say, "Oh, Pap is broke." Pap broke because he was fucking with our ass. Because he was trying to save his ungrateful wife. Let's be honest.
Oh
She
my.
get straight. What kind of wife get out? A real wife to a man that's been down like this. What kind of wife get out of prison and the first thing you do is want to get half naked? You know what I'm saying? You spent your money, goddamn, dressing Easy the Black Captain up. He looked like he was biting concrete cheeseburgers when she first got out. You know, she done got his teeth fixed, all this and that. And then you call it Pap, bro, but you tricking on the dude on the side. What's up, Grip? What's
That's
up,
broke.
Amy? What's up, Deidre? Danielle? That's what I'm saying. A dude is broke. But a husband that held you down the whole time, you want to spit on. And unfortunately, that's how they look at us. And that's I ain't gonna say us, but y'all know I'm gonna just say in men. I'm just I'm a nuclearized man. So That's how women look at men as if you ain't got money, you tricky. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do one or the other to either survive or stay relevant to a woman. But then the first thing they say when you ask a woman what they looking for in a man, oh, I'm looking for emotional love, somebody to support me mentally and physically. But mentally and physically is never in play when money's there first. They don't never mention that shit. You ain't heard Remy one time say, he didn't support me mentally or physically. You ain't heard her say that one time is, oh, he broke. But you didn't make the money. You in prison for 6 years. You didn't make a dime.
He ain't broke now.
Unless he was making trustee money working downstairs.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, like Griff said, he ain't broke now. And that's why she mad though. She thought that man was gonna fall on his face. You know what I'm saying? She thought he wasn't gonna bag nobody. He ended up bagging somebody she can't whoop, and he whooping easy block.
And she did do a good makeover to herself. But you know, for her to do the makeover and then get easy to block, come on, dog.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Don't get me wrong, Remy look good, but she tried to show a picture of Clarissa when she boxing. Bro, she is not at 15 years old too. At that too, you try to exploit a 15-year-old Clarissa Shields. Just look, she was busted. Remy, we got grown pictures of you busted. You know what I'm saying? You seen the group. You see what I showed the thing. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
all of them was cheeseburger meat. All of them was busted. You know what I mean? Pap too.
I swear.
But Pap, all he got to do is shave his head. He all right. But you know what I'm saying? He'll be all right. But if he got the crown on, oh my God. It was easy to block, like he was homeless.
Man, them teeth was ratty. They was all flat tires, man. They was flat tires.
And the thing about women, they act like Remy already had it all. Like Remy had all this crazy buku money. Like she was on top of the world. Like Remy was out. Even when Remy was so-called hot, she wasn't eating like that. That's the reason why she had the problem with Terror Squad. If people don't remember, that's the reason why she was going broke. She was going broke before she went in. That's the reason why she had a problem with Fat Joe, because he said Remy was fucking up all the money and wasn't making no hits. Anybody remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, it happened.
And I asked women, since y'all don't hear, and so many of y'all talk so much and cover for Remy, you know what I'm saying? That y'all don't really y'all want to speak up for men and nothing. And I hate the fact that y'all always say black men don't love black women. You a goddamn lie. Y'all don't black women or black women worst problems. Y'all won't hold each other accountable, and you always hating on each other. Point blank, period. That's how that shit go.
That is true.
It is, bro. It is, bro. They hate on each other nonstop, and they never hold each other accountable. But then it's always a situation. You feel what I'm saying?
But you know why? You know why, Jay? Because they don't hold themselves accountable in situations too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A woman though ain't gonna never really hold herself accountable. Like, okay, I did this for him to do that. No, they gonna right into putting the dirt on them.
Why you think so many women coming in here and getting the hell up out of here? Shit, shit, they real. They talking real shit. I'm getting the hell up out of here. I don't want to leave no comments. I don't want no smoke with talking that ish. Let us get the hell up out of here. Them boys are serious over here in this podcast. This ain't no hoopla.
No.
Shit is real.
And women don't hold themselves accountable in relationships.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's always a cause and effect. Whether it's coming from a male or a female. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see one woman come in chat and say Remy wrong right now. I just want to see it. You know how you ain't gonna see it?
You should have that cricket sound.
Man.
that cricket sound.
And the reason why they won't come in here and do that is because simply it's just that what I do give women is though. They stick together like a motherfucker. Even if they hate each other, they stick together because before they let a man win the conversation or hold women accountable, Oh no, they gonna stick together. They gonna ride that line out. Women with snot nose and crack be boo-hooing and be lying like a motherfucker. I put that on my mama. I didn't do you trying to blame this on me. I didn't do nothing. I swear to God, on the kid. And they lying like a mother.
Because they need they need that sympathy cry.
Yeah, they do. That's what they
That
do.
sympathy cry, man. They want sympathy. So that's what you're gonna get every time.
But we
Because they
can't
want to
pull them out.
take the light off off themselves.
That's
Don't
exactly what it is.
look at what he did. Look at what he did.
Man,
Don't pay
somebody made a
attention.
post.
I did.
Somebody made a post and they broke it down perfectly, bro. I'm trying to find it so I can read that shit off. So that people can understand. And no matter what I do, they ain't gonna understand. Or they understand, but they're not gonna say they do because that's just not something that makes sense. So they said, is this the one? Yeah, they said women don't hold women accountable. Even though Pap did everything as a husband, everything that a husband should do, even when Remy chose the streets over her family. Oh shit, I'm reading my shit. Wait a minute, damn, I'm trying to read.
Boy, what's
Well, I
going
forgot
on?
I read that. Sound like me.
Got some bourbon on
Somebody smart wrote that.
there?
Yo.
Hold on, here it goes. Is this what? It's not about what you got. It's about who you got and when you had nobody. Remy calling him broke, but being there for someone physically and mentally is something money can't buy. Don't forget this man tried to break her out of jail, and he did. He could have just left her in there, but he didn't. And y'all on Remy's side, he said, "What? No dude would have stuck with her. That's how loyal he was to her. You call him broke, and he might not have had much, but he was so loyal to you that he put his career on hold to make sure he was emotionally good. The best thing he did was leave this ungrateful bitch. You dodged a bullet, bro." Somebody spoke it truly, and then they showed this picture.
Sound like
Her in jail, and him behind her. And it spoke truth. Like the man was ready, willing to break you out of jail.
yeah. He stayed a 10-year bet though, cuz come on, man.
Man, the game is cold.
Come on, man. You won't even get no booty from once you get
Nothing.
conjugal visits in prison.
Man, he wouldn't get nothing.
Man,
Then she get home and don't want to give him nothing.
man, boy. Woo. That had to been some great thing though. That thing was great.
It's time to go.
Yo, Remy, listen. Remy Mom, if you ever run into our podcast, I need you to hear me out. I need you to hear me out real quick, Remy Mom. Leave that boy alone and go on about your business.
Yeah, sign the paper, set that man free, man. Don't be toxic.
Remy,
Don't be
Remy,
toxic. And
Remy,
y'all the ones representing black love.
Remy Mom, listen to me. We're talking that itch podcast, but we talk real shit here. Do us all a favor. Let that man go. You
Grip
fucked
said,
up.
y'all hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Hey, Grip said, why are women taught how men should treat them, but not how they should treat men?
Mm.
That is true.
It's a good question. Great question.
Because they don't know how to keep them. They don't know how to treat a man, dog.
I think they taught. I think they taught to. It don't matter what the fuck a man think. It's all about you. And we all know that's false. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
That's a fact.
But it is some women out in the world that know how to treat their men, though. There's some women out there that know how to treat their man. You know what I'm saying? Treat them like a straight king. Now, if it's a lot of them, I don't know. But
Yo,
it's definitely
fellas.
some of them out there.
Yo, James. Yo, you like my new coffee mug?
Damn, straight up. Damn, you all right? Hey, look.
What?
I need to do something so we can make
Let
sure
me see
this
that,
right.
bro.
Hey, I need to do something so we make sure. I think I know what the problem is. I think it's my damn laptop. I need to reset my whole laptop, and then we're gonna start the stream back up to finish off the rest of it. Y'all hear
Oh,
me?
we're gonna bounce off the live and restart it.
No, I'm finna do it right now, and then we'll restart it. I think it's my laptop that's causing this problem.
Yeah, I bet.
All right.
All right.